Hi guys, welcome to this video on the Hot Dice Miniatures Conflict in Sepia game mat. So you'll have seen this if you've been watching my social media. This has been a background for a lot of the Zone Mortalis stuff I've been doing. But I wanted to do a review because Travis sent me this mat and basically asked me if I'd make a video showing people what it's like. So here it is. It's a little bit late as he sent me while I was having my downtime. But better late than never. Spoiler, I am really happy with it. But first I want to show you the bag that comes with it. I think this is a fairly standard bag. You get two handles in the middle, handle on either end. But it's really nice that you get this little card that also has the name of the mat showing the two sides as well. So if you've got several mats, maybe from different companies, you can really easily see which one you're picking up, which is a really nice touch. Now, before I move on and sort of take a close-up look, I think I'm going to take a look at the reverse side of this, which is sort of a Mars land. I just wanted to say that this is actually one for more of the customers on the other side of the pond, because the customs charges on this thing were astronomical getting it to the UK. I'm not sure if it would be the same going to other parts of Europe, but it was a little bit mad. So it's probably not advisable buying this unless you're in sort of the America's continents, sort of Canada, America, that side of things. With that said, let's crack on and take a closer look. So this is how the sort of deserty Mars type landscape looks as a whole. As you can see, it's a bit of a strange one. It's made up of several different art elements. You've got a bit of sort of topography going on here, and then you've got a lot of sort of paint spatter. There's bits sort of down here that look like maybe you've spilt some paint on it. So it's a really strange looking mat, though when you look at it as a whole, like you're seeing now on the camera, it seems to make sense, which is a bit strange, but it's a really nice piece. I think it'll do really well for sort of planetary outside excursions. I'm going to try and take you now for a closer look so you can get a better idea of the detail. Right, so what you can see here basically is the close-up. Now, these are the paint spots I was telling you about. Basically looks like I've spilt Nuln oil on the board. You can see these bleached out spots here and a load of scratches. It's a really strange way of making a landscape, but it really works, and it plays tricks on your eyes, to be honest. But I really quite like it. Now this is the side of the table that really has me excited. As you'll have seen from my last video, I'm building a Zone Mortalis table, and this was the mat that was underneath it. Now it works beautifully for these sort of underhive, sort of ship interior landscapes. It fits the theme of the Grimdark perfectly because it's basically a bit ramshackled and all over the place, as you can see here. There's panels missing. You can see that these grills here with wires underneath, but you'll get to see that when I sort of zoom in. There's also sort of mounds of earth about the place that really give it a nice impression that it's a rundown floor, and it works perfectly personally for me. I think I'll be using it for things like ship interiors, hangars, that sort of thing. I don't think it works as an outside area, even inside a sort of urban city. I think I prefer this to be more for the interior of buildings, that sort of thing, which fits perfectly for what I'll be playing anyway. So I'm going to show you a close-up now of how it looks and discuss the details. Now we're close up, you can really sort of start to see the details coming through with these grills and the wires that are underneath it as well, and these panel works. These are quite interesting. These are kind of like panels that would have once been part of, say, a landing bay or some kind of dock. And you can see there's all these wires about and spare panels, and this is the earth I was talking about. It's a really nice detail. This is how sort of it looks with the containers that I've worn and painted, and it works brilliantly. Really happy with this side. I think this is the side I'm going to get the most use out of. Yeah, just super happy, and Travis has done a fantastic. Okay, so there we go. So one last thing to mention is that this is actually slightly smaller than a 6x4. So it's about a centimetre shorter on the width and also on the length. I'm not sure if that was a conscious decision for people who might have borders around their game tables. My table isn't quite 6 foot wide. It's about 5.5 feet in length, so the mats hang over the edge there. But I've measured it, and it is about 1 centimetre short in both directions. So if you do have a lip around the outside, stop your dice falling off your table, it's perfect for doing that. Right then, I think that's about all I wanted to cover. Oh, one last thing. If you can see here, how well does that match the game the vertical board? Now I'm going to paint the Zone Mortalis stuff that you'll see in my last video the same colour as that, so it basically matches, the idea being it's in the same hive if I wanted to run it for Necromunda. But that's going to look awesome when it's actually against the colour of the mat as well. Right. Yeah, like I say, massive thank you to Hot Dice Miniatures for sending this mat. I'm really chuffed with it. I think it's gonna feature a lot. In fact, it has featured a lot in my social media pictures, and it's going to be featuring heavily in my gaming going forward. So, massive thank you for that. Right, keep up with me in between videos over here. Subscribe if you feel like it and you want to see more. I'm going to be putting out a lot more Horus Heresy stuff in the next few weeks, because I've basically painted an Iron Hands army, or built and half painted an Iron Hands army, so a lot of it conversion and doing my usual plasticard stuff. So if you fancy taking a look at that, subscribe. Those videos will be coming along soon. Yeah, I've just rambled on for ages. Right, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.